In this video, you will listen to the explanation of a poem, The Ant and the Cricket, from Class 8 English textbook Honeydew. Let's read the first stanza. A silly young cricket, accustomed to sing through the warm sunny months of gay summer and spring, began to complain when he found that at home his cupboard was empty and winter was come. Let's go through the word meanings. First word, silly, means foolish. Cricket means a jumping insect which jumps like a grasshopper. Accustomed means used to or had a habit of. Sunny means warm. Gay, happy. Spring, the season of flowers. Complain, make a complaint or grumble. Cupboard here means storehouse. Let's understand the first stanza. Once there was a foolish young cricket. It was his habit to pass the sunny months of summer and spring in singing. When winter came, he began to grumble. Why did he grumble? Because there was nothing to eat in his house, in his home. His cupboard was empty, his storehouse was empty. He had not saved any grains for winter. Let's read the second stanza. Not a crumb to be found on the snow covered ground, not a flower could he see, not a leaf on a tree. Oh, what will become, says the cricket, of me? The word meanings. Crumb means broken food or small pieces of food. Snow covered means covered with snow. Explanation. The cricket did not find any food in winter. There was snow everywhere. Neither a flower nor a leaf on a tree could be seen. The cricket wondered aloud what would become of him. Let's read the third stanza. At last, by starvation and famine made bold, all dripping with wet and all trembling with cold, away he set off to a miserly ant to see if, to keep him alive, he would grant. The word meanings. Starvation means death by hunger. Famine means lack of food. Dripping means flowing down. Trembling means shivering. Set off means made his way. Miserly, a person doesn't like to give anything. Grant, give. The cricket came on the verge of death. He was dying of hunger. So he took courage. Wet with rain and shivering with cold, he went to a miserly ant. He wanted to know if the ant would help him keep alive. Fourth stanza. Him shelter from rain and a mouthful of grain. He wished only to borrow. He would repay it tomorrow. If not, he must die of starvation and sorrow. Meanings. Shelter, refuge. Mouthful, a small quantity. Grain, fruit of a cereal. Borrow, take a loan. Repay, pay back. Starvation, death by hunger. Sorrow, grief. Explanation. The cricket requested the ant to give him protection from rain. He also wanted a small quantity of food. His intention was to repay the debt soon. He said that if the ant was not kind, he would die. Says the ant to the cricket, I am your servant and friend. But we ants never borrow. We ants never lend. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing by when the weather was warm? Quoth the cricket, not I. The word meanings. Lend, give a loan, lay nothing by, save, quoth, said. Explanation of the stanza. The ant said to the cricket, I am your servant and friend. However, it is our principle that we neither borrow nor lend. But, dear cricket, did you not save anything for the bad weather during the warm days? The cricket said that he didn't. Says the ant to the cricket, I am your servant and friend. But we ants never borrow. We ants never lend. But tell me, dear cricket, did you lay nothing by when the weather was warm? Quoth the cricket, not I. The word meanings. Lend, give a loan, lay nothing by, save, quoth, said. Explanation of the stanza. The ant said to the cricket, I am your servant and friend. However, it is our principle that we neither borrow nor lend. But, dear cricket, did you not save anything for the bad weather during the warm days? The cricket said that he didn't. Stanza 7. Thus ending, he hastily lifted the wicket, and out of the door turned the poor little cricket. Folks call this a fable. I'll warrant it true. Some crickets have four legs and some have two. The word meanings. Hastily, hurriedly. Lifted, here means closed. Wicket, small door. Folks, people. Fable, a small story with a moral. Warrant, maintain. Explanation of the stanza. So saying, he, that is, the ant, closed the door. So the poor young cricket came out of the ant's house. People say that it's a story with a moral. The poet believes it's true. He says that there are people in the world who behave like that cricket of the story. The poet means by it that there are many people in the world who spend all their earnings and do not save anything for the future. In the moments of crisis or in their old age, they come to grief.